Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to give a brief demonstration about BrihaspatiSync system and using it for streaming live lecture. BrihaspatiSync is a platform independent and highly scalable live lecture delivery system. It has interactive tools for conducting live classroom session over internet using overlaid multicast technology. This project has been developed at IIT Kanpur. The minimum system requirements for using BrihaspatiSync are as follows: Java runtime environment of version 1.5 or later, a web camera for capturing video, microphone for capturing audio, speakers for playing back the audio, and our system is compliant with both operating systems, that is Windows and Linux. If you have the Windows operating system, then there is an additional requirement of VLC software. Open your web browser and enter the URL as http://202.141.215:8080/Brihaspati/servlet/Brihaspati. This is the home page of Brihaspati 3 virtual classroom. As BrihaspatiSync is a live lecture delivery system, there are primarily two rules available, that is, as a student and as an instructor. You have to be a registered user for using this system. You can register yourself as a student or instructor by clicking on online registration link on the home page. For starting BrihaspatiSync system, please click on the live lecture link on the home page. This is the pop-up asking for opening the JNLP5. Please click on the OK button. Now the web browser is loading the JNLP file. Please wait. This is a security warning shown by your web browser. Please click yes. This is the main user authentication window for our system. As our system is a multilingual system, hence you can select your language from the first drop-down list. For the demonstration purpose, I'm going to use the English language. BrihaspatiSync is based on client-server architecture. Hence the user authentication is performed on the remote server. Please select the remote server from the second drop-down list. There are three user groups in our system, namely instructor, student and guest. If you are not registered in the system, you can still use the system as a guest user with the username as guest and password as guest. Now please enter your username and password that you have got after your registration in Brihaspati 3. First, I'm going to demonstrate by logging in as an instructor. Please click on the submit button. Please wait while the system loads the course session window. Now this is the course session window showing the list of all registered courses in the drop-down list. Please select the course for which you want to announce the session. As you can see, after selecting the course, the Announce New Session link has become enabled. Now click on the Announce New Session link. These are all the mandatory fields that has to be filled for announcing a new session, like the lecture name. Next is the lecture info. Next is phone number, and please select the lecture date and lecture time as well. As our system is a live lecture delivery system, to enable the audio and video capturing in our session, please check please select the check boxes for audio and video. There is an additional functionality for sending a mail to all the registered students about this lecture. Please click on the announce button. Please wait while the lecture is being announced. As you can see, after announcing the lecture, it appears in the list of all the lectures. Here there is a link provided for the lecture info. The instructor can check the lecture information of the session by clicking on this link. As you can check all the information related to this lecture. After checking the lecture information, if the instructor wants to make some changes in the existing session, he can do so by clicking on the update link. Now you can make the changes related to this session, like by changing the name of the lecture. Okay, now click on the update for making the updation. Please click on the OK for completing the updation process. Please wait while the lecture is being updated. Later on, if the instructor wants to cancel a session, he can do so by clicking on the cancel link. And it asks for the confirmation about whether you want to cancel the lecture, yes or no. Please click yes for cancelling the lecture, or no if you don't want to cancel. For starting the live streaming of the announced session, please click on the join button. This is the main GUI for our virtual classroom. As you can see, this is the main GUI for the virtual classroom, and in this classroom the instructor has already joined. Now for demonstrating the use of the BrihaspatiSync system for the student, we need to again log in with the username and password of the student. We will follow the same procedure that we have followed in case of instructor. Please click yes. Please select the remote server. Now enter the username and password of the student that is registered in this course. Please click submit for completing the Please wait while the system loads the course session window for the student. This is the course session window for student, showing the list of all courses in which the student is registered. Please select the course from the drop-down list. There is a reload link for refreshing a list of all the announced sessions in this course. If the student wants to check the information about the lecture before joining it, the student can do so by clicking on the lecture info link. This panel shows the basic information about the lecture, like the lecture ID, lecture name, etc. There is a join button for joining the session as a student. Please click on the join button. After the student has joined the session, the user list gets updated automatically. As you can see, the student Rajan Kumar has been added in the current session. The instructor is displayed in the user list with a bold font. The GUI consists of the audio video panel at the top left corner along with the user list beneath the video panel. The user list shows all the students that have joined the current session. There are 3 controls provided on the instructor screen. First control is for sharing the desktop screen of instructor with all the students. Second control is for giving the permission to the student. And third control is for denying the permission to a student. Beneath the user list, there is a chat panel for communication between all the users in the session. As you can see, the communication is being done by the student and the instructor. Beside this panel, there are 3 tabs for desktop sharing, whiteboard, and PowerPoint presentation. By clicking on the first control button, we share the instructor's screen with all the students. As you can see on the student screen, the desktop of the instructor is being shared. Along with all these tools, there are some status indicators at the bottom of the window. During the session, the status indicators indicates which functionalities are currently being used by the system. For example, after the desktop sharing, the desktop share indicator is enabled. To conduct the session effectively, we also have the whiteboard available in our system. The whiteboard is equipped with the basic tools to draw the basic shapes like the square, rectangle, circle, and to draw the freeform shapes, we also have a pencil available in our system. During the session, if a student wants to ask some query or clarification, then the student can use the hand raise functionality of the system to inform instructor about the query. For virtually raising a hand in our system, the student needs to click on the Get Permission Control button. As you can see, the status has been changed at the bottom of the screen. As you can see, the virtual hand raise is now visible to the instructor. Instructor on his own will can allow or deny the student for asking the query. Now the instructor is giving permission to the student. After allowing the student, as you can see, the screen of the student is being shared with all the users. In this way, the instructor can conduct the session effectively and smoothly using the BrihaspatiSync system. At the end of the session, instructor can close the session by clicking on the session out. Clicking on the session out. If the instructor wants to start a different session, he can do so by selecting the appropriate lecture. There is a logout functionality in our system that has been provided to log out of the system. To completely close the system, click on the exit. There is a confirmation box for asking for completely exiting the system. Please click yes if you want to exit the system. That was a brief demonstration of the BrihaspatiSync system. For any other technical query regarding the BrihaspatiSync system, please send the email to the given email IDs. Thank you very much for attending this demonstration. Thank you.